Donald Trump's in the back room right now. He'll be out here shortly. I just have a couple questions. By any chance, does anybody in this room know if we're going to build a wall? Are we going to build a wall? And who's going to pay for that wall? Is that right? Is there a guy named Lion Ted Cruz that hangs around here? Did you guys send him back to Texas? Did you remind him how he voted against Sandy money? Against those 100,000 families that suffered in Sandy? And he voted against it? Do you remember that? Did you ever hear of this guy named John Kasich? Did you know that John Kasich, all by himself, he helped write that assault weapons bill years ago under a prior administration. And that was the bill that set the setting for the New York SAFE Act. Remember the SAFE Act? Are we going to get rid of the SAFE Act? Do we like John Kasich? Should we tell him to go home to Ohio? And get out of our face? And what's up with this Cruz guy and his New York values? Does that mean he doesn't like the way we act? What does that mean, he doesn't like New York values? I got one other very important question. If you could bear with me for 1 second. You know how they talked for years about the silent majority? Many people are telling me now that the silent majority has become the vocal majority. Is that true? Is this the vocal majority? Are we mad? Is our candidate Donald Trump? Is he going to build a wall? Is Mexico going to pay for it? And you know why that is? Because he's a strong man. He's a leader. And we like leaders. And we like strong people. And we don't like the wimps that have been running our country for a long time, or too long now. Do we like Barack Obama? How about this guy, Karl Rove? Do we like Karl Rove? We're sending a message out to the rest of the world. We're sending a message out to the states that follow us in this primary process. We're sending a message that New Yorkers are with Donald Trump all the way. Because he speaks truth. And because he doesn't fear. He doesn't fear them. Isn't that wonderful to have a leader that has no fear? We're going to build that wall? Is Mexico going to pay for it? We were at the Grumman plant last week, not too far from here. And what a shame, the jobs that we lost in New York State. It's the same thing all across the state, across upstate and Long Island. This festering anger that we carry with us is because the leadership of the Republican Party, the leadership in Washington, D.C., and this almighty media have forgotten that it's the people who run this nation. It's the people who make the choices. It's the people who are going to decide in Cleveland, not a bunch of cronies for the political system. It's the people, and we are the people. Donald Trump, he speaks of many issues. He speaks about Obamacare. He speaks about our trade with China, with a $500 billion a year trade deficit. He speaks about who sold us out to those people, the weakness of them, the weakness of negotiating with the Iranians, the weakness of our government that can't prosecute people who do wrong, Lois Lerner and the rest of them, and the weakness of a woman like Hillary. Hillary. Should Hillary go to jail? I think everybody here has a pretty good idea what you're going to hear from Donald Trump in a few minutes. He's one hell of a guy. He's a strong man. He's not afraid. He can do things other people can't do. And that's the metal that leaders are made out of. So we're with Donald Trump all the way, aren't we? We're going to make America great again, aren't we? Are we going to make America great again? Are we going to leave it better than when we got here? And one more time. Who's going to build that wall? And who's going to pay for that wall? Thank you. Donald, God bless America and God bless Donald Trump for facing these people.